All right. Time for some VG's Nuggs.
Yeah, we got some Nuggs today. Walking around the ballpark last night. I'm all about people making a buck, But this was disturbing at a Phillies merch booth. They had a bunch of Mets gear.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a picture.
Is that messed up?
Yeah, well, there it is.
There you go.
Some Gooden jersey.
Messed up.
Boo. Alonzo
That's a violation,
jersey.
dude.
No, you can't sell that here.
Come on,
What's
right?
going on?
No, that's a violation.
What do you don't need
that's
to
messed
see
Is this
up.
that.
Coors Field? This ain't Colorado Rockies. What's going on here?
And I get that there's some out of town. You don't need to prominently display them up like that.
Nah, it's a violation.
Hanging above everything,
Yeah,
Like,
hey, we got some Mets gear here for
Where
you
you in the
losers.
box?
Oh, I'm in the box.
You're in the box.
Man in the box.
Hey. Where's
Need like
Andrew?
Alice in Chains to play when I come on.
Andrew's in the
Man in the
box.
box.
He's the man in the box. Is right. What else you got?
Never gets old. The Fanatic versus the Mets. He came out with his little sledgehammer last night right in front of the Mets dugout.
Love the Fanatic.
Smashes the helmet, the
Yes!
batting helmet.
The slammer.
Yes.
He's got a tuxedo on. He comes out to New York.
That's fabulous.
Smashes the helmet.
That is
awesome.
Unbelievable. I love that.
I heard he's not going to London.
He's not?
That's what I heard.
Oh, he's got to go to London.
We got to get that confirmation.
Yeah,
I
the
thought I saw on
Brits
Twitter.
need to experience the
Brits
Fanatic.
would love the Fanatic.
It'd be awesome.
Fanatic does London. I mean, the Fanatic has to go to London.
Grade A content.
The double-decker bus.
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
It's got to be there.
Doesn't make any
Messing
sense.
with the guards.
Yeah, trying to make them laugh, right?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be
Sticking the
great.
tongue out, the guard.
It's like tip-top
Come on.
gold.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
Brazier.
Get the Fanatic to London.
Where at, Brazier?
He's got to go.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Tell Tom we're going. Friend of the Fanatic must go to London.
Yeah, he's got to go.
And let's
100%.
pile on these New Yorkers. They released some giant alternate uniforms yesterday.
Yeah,
let me see.
these are
And
ugly,
they are
man.
just wonderful.
Ew.
They look like the Canadians, kind of,
They do look like the Canadians.
with the
They're-
Wolverines helmet.
The Montreal Canadian Wolverines.
Yes.
They're hard.
And what's with the gold pants?
So what? This is the 100-year anniversary.
Oh, is
uniform
that- is that
I
what
think
it is?
so.
Apparently,
That's what I
they're
saw.
from 1930. They're trying to replicate something that
Yeah.
they had
Let's
back
just leave
then.
all those behind.
But
By the way, there were some of the worst uniforms. The Eagles uniform.
yeah,
That look like UCLA colors.
the Broncos,
Yeah, they were
the New York
horrible.
Titans. Ugh.
Yeah, bad, Jerry.
Terrible.
Listen, back in the day, football was not good.
The leather
As much
helmets.
as
I agree.
As much as I love,
Not good at all.
like, period pieces.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, you are the. It
was a bad product.
Yeah, I did no good on that. Baseball had a little flair to it.
Yeah,
Football, no good.
that was terrible. Ugh.
Yeah, basketball, same thing. Horrible.
Yeah.
Bad.
Shorty
Short
shorts?
Short shorts and long socks. like
that's my look.
our boy over there.
I like that. So,
Well, John Stockton, he had the worst
Ah,
shorty
the
shorts.
worst short shorts.
The Converse?
Ah, they look like tidy whities.
Yeah, way too
Like
much.
the home whites. Ah, terrible.
Too much pale, fleshy leg.
Yeah, awful.
Yeah, imagine a Lamar Jackson moment in those. Oh boy.
Yeah, terrible.
So you got to be living under a rock to not know that Scottie Scheffler got arrested this morning.
Right.
So he joins a great club. There's a bunch of mugshots of famous golfers arrested. Tweeted out by the famous Shooter McGavin, who that actor was also arrested, and that's his mugshot on the
His is the best.
Oh my God.
So he joins Tiger Woods, John Daly, Shooter McGavin, and now Scottie Scheffler.
Because I've seen so many funny tweets this morning about the Scottie Scheffler stuff.
So the whole thing's wild.
It is
right?
absolutely crazy.
VT's loving it like it was crazy.
First one
I
to
was
tell
just
us.
loving the ridiculousness of the seriousness of ESPN this morning.
God, they're
and how
shook.
they are rattled
They're
that Scottie
shook.
Scheffler got arrested this morning.
You were my alarm clock today with your text.
The VG Nug early in the
Yeah, it was
morning.
like 7
It was
o'clock.
an
I'm like,
early
"Oh."
nug. It was an early nug.
Yeah, well, you got to dig these nugs up early, man. What do you think? I'm sleeping in?
No, but the fact that Scottie Scheffler, how nuts is that?
That is absolutely
He's the best
insane,
golfer in the
man.
world by far.
Yeah.
And so there was a traffic jam. There was a pedestrian that got killed.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was awful. I guess he was trying to go around the traffic.
They're saying he did not listen to a cop say stop, and the cop attached himself to the car as he kept driving. They're charging him with like a felony, right? Of like.
Yeah, I'll have to look up
some
the full
serious
charges.
How do you
I
attach
saw
yourself?
4 counts.
Yeah.
4 different charges.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you how do you
How do you
I
attach
guess maybe
yourself
he
to a car?
grabbed the car to try and keep him from going. I don't know.
Wow.
So he
Wild
like
story.
grabbed onto a handle or something.
Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking
don't
he
know.
had like a hook and he like throws the hook onto the car or something, you know?
That's unbelievable. That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I want to take a look at some weather forecasts for Baltimore area this weekend.
Okay.
And it's nothing but rain. They're looking for like 1/3 of an inch to a 1/2 of an inch of rain.
Oh, man.
And then I want to go to this scouting report on our boy Uncle Heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Heavy, true wild card in this race, blah, blah, blah. Uncle Heavy is one of 2 proven mudders. Mystic Dan another. Victory on a sloppy track. The significance of this not only the experience, but the success in the mud cannot be understated. The worse the conditions on Saturday, the better for Uncle Heavy.
Wow.
He also
Heavy.
has renowned
Billy?
jockey Urod Ortiz Jr. riding him on Saturday, which is never a bad thing. He's 20-1, so let's all throw some cash on Uncle Heavy.
I want money on Mystic Dan. I'm going back on Mystic Dan if he's a mudder. I'm sorry,
mudder.
but that is my horse.
You do it in an exacta.
Yeah.
Uncle Heavy and
Dan.
Mystic Dan.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's
All right, so
wild.
I have the charges for Scotty. All right, so
What do you got?
Assaulting a police officer, criminal mischief, reckless driving, disregarding traffic signals, and they actually put the police report on the Twitters.
You gotta be
They
kidding me.
did?
They did.
I mean, come on, really?
This is
Like, is it
insane,
all that?
cuz.
Right?
Oh my God! What's the weather? What's the weather for us? We have rain tomorrow.
We have rain tomorrow. Yeah.
It's gonna be wet.
I have a tournament out past Reading.
Oh man.
I don't know if the Reading area is getting the same rain, but
It's gonna be soaked.
Oh my God! I got to sleep over.
in Reading?
Oh, in Reading.
Well, they play at night. He plays like 2 games. We play 2 games in Saturday night, and then you never know. You don't know what the schedule is. And it said I wazed it from my house. It's like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
It's not an easy
there.
commute. They got some outlets in Reading. You can go shopping.
Yeah.
Me and Moss are gonna go shopping.
Go
Like,
watch the fight in
come on,
Phil's,
man.
cuz. See what their schedule is.
Well, he's playing. I would do the Reading Phils, but they're playing.
That's true.
So you don't know if he wins, if he goes on.
No, so these tournaments, you never know. It all depends. Like if they win, like what time you play. The worse you do on Saturday, the earlier you play. So
It's a whole world, man.
dude, you have no idea.
I have no idea.
So we have 70% chance of rain here tomorrow.
All right.
So I'll look up Reading to tell you what that is.
I mean,
but
I'm going to drive out there and it's going to be it's miserable when they play and it's rain, it's cold. Like this
80.
spring.
80% chance rain tomorrow.
80%?
In Reading.
Oh
better
man,
get
That's,
an umbrella.
That's Apple weather right there.
I mean, you got to go. Like you can't not risk it. You're going to go there and it gets rained out.
Yeah.
Yeah, umbrella.
Horrible.
All right, 2 more quick things. You see this raccoon running around the Union game?
Yes.
That's right.
Give props
Love the
to the
raccoon.
security guard with the trash can. Pretty agile trying to throw a trash can on top of
Yeah,
him.
Mark Mello.
Was that the guy's name?
Yeah,
Oh, you
he's
got
the
his
head
name?
of.
It's a great looking raccoon, man.
Yeah, it is.
Right? He's cool looking.
Yes.
He's a cool looking raccoon.
He looks really happy running around out there.
Yeah. Now, you know what's funny? They're adorable looking creatures. Like, you'd like to be friends with it.
Yeah, I hear they're not the greatest to be friends
No,
with.
no.
Yeah, you might get
daylight, it's a
rabies.
little
I'd be like,
sketchy.
no, buddy. You want to?
They got the little built-in bandit mask on.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
Yeah.
They
They're
turned it into a
cool-looking
trading
animal.
card.
Yeah.
They already have the T-shirts out. They're calling them Raquinho.
Oh, get out. That's cool. I like it.
All right, it's this weekend. It's going to rain tomorrow. Sunday's going to be nice. Italian festival is at 9th Street. We have everyone's Italian that day. We have great food. There's bands. I really miss Jerry Blavitt because he used to host. He used to get on the stage and
The
host
heater
it a
with the
little bit.
heater.
Yes.
Yeah. and
Love.
most importantly, we got the grease pole contest where groups of men try to climb like a 30-foot grease pole to try and reach some cured meats and cheeses. I think I got some video. We cool
We
with
do.
this?
We got a video.
This is what they do. Teams do it over and over again. They build a base of like 5 guys around the base of the pole and then slowly build people on top of one another to try to reach some cured meat.
This is the way it was.
Yeah.
There was a big
That dude's
celebration.
head's getting mashed.
It's a great day. It's a great weekend. So if
Yeah.
you have some time,
The
it's
food
fun.
is ridiculous.
Yes.
It's a party. There's a million people. It's so much fun.
Yes.
DJ was talking me
We
into
used to
it.
do the half ball tournament. They still do it. But with the kids, it's impossible. They're doing the half ball tournament, which is always fun. John Marzano half ball tournament.
And I know it's the Italian Fest, but they also have amazing Mexican street corn down there during the festival.
elote?
Yeah, just great food.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. Time now. Oh, by the way, our back of the day moment, and that's the grease pole.
Nice.
Because they did it, was brought to you by Rite Aid. That's right. Go to your favorite, go to your neighborhood Rite Aid store for all the goods and your favorite goods that you need. Rite Aid. All right. Time now on a Friday where, we got to give you something to look, something to hang, something to watch. Mm-hmm. And one of us is going to get skewered.
Let's go word.
All right. Let's welcome TV Todd.
Act like a man. You can't handle the truth.
It's time for TV Todd.
There he is. TV Todd.
That makes me laugh every single time.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's VG's a master at that. He's fantastic. I got a bunch of things for you before you talk to us.
We need you so bad right now, TV Todd.
Yeah?
Yeah. So why is he echoing? He sounds like he's in a dungeon.
I think that's him. Dungeon. He does sound like a dungeon guy.
He sounds like
Is that me?
yeah, you sound like you're in a dungeon.
Hold
Todd
on,
dungeon.
I'm not in a dungeon. Let's try something different.
Wait,
That's better. That's better.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah, much better. You're good.
Yeah, you're much better.
Okay, good.
All right.
Good.
So the other day, we were talking about movies, right? So JP, who you met last week in studio, starts to talk about The Godfather. And he goes, I never made it through it. And I go, what? Like, it's one thing if you're a young guy, you haven't seen it. But it's another thing to actually watch it and not finish it. And he goes, well, my girl didn't like it. So we stopped watching. Now, there's so many things wrong with that. All right? First of all, she must finish the film. All right? And if she can't finish the film, you have to say, well, you could go, but I'm watching the movie. Right or wrong, TV Todd. We're talking about a classic. Everybody says, no matter what it is, it's the number 1, 2, or 3 film of all time.
I mean, listen, VG is the ultimate in calling violations, but I got to call that one out, JP. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Cuz is right.
I mean, I was floored. I go, what do you mean? Like, because it slipped out that he didn't finish it. I'm thinking, what do you mean he didn't finish it? Like, what? And then, it was one of those things I wasn't even paying attention to the conversation, and I got in like a minute late because VG goes, wait a second, you're kind of not, you expected me to act differently, respond
There's
differently.
no response at first.
And then it just dawned on me that, wait, he was watching it, and he never finished it.
And it got worse.
Go ahead, tell him.
Has never seen Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's wild.
So here's the
This is
deal.
this is cuz this giving me Tunis vibes here.
Well, we invoked Tunis's name. I go, we got another Philistine. All right? And JP is a Philistine. All right? So this summer will be the education of John Zapata. This is where he understands art and understands the world and understands relationships as he gets married. So TV Todd, you're going to give him an assignment. and he's going to have to do his homework over the summer.
We should
of the
do
greatest films to watch.
No, after I watch, because I already started the list of movies I have to watch. So what we should do is I should do the review after all these movies that I watch.
Okay, well,
I have
you
the
need to
list
talk
going.
over with time. First of all, I don't trust any of your lists.
Wait a second.
You didn't make any list. Todd's going to give you a list.
All right.
What's
All
the
right?
Well, no, I would do it this way. I'd like to see that JP has an interest, right? So let him create the list, send it to me. I will review and edit the list.
Wait, Todd, what's the movie you said you did watch? Mother of the Bride?
We did. So it was number 1 on Netflix.
Yeah.
So we decided to watch it, and it was not good. It was actually
Mother of the
weird.
Bride.
It was really weird.
JP, I had the exact same conversation with my parents on Mother's Day. My parents love this show. They watch this. They watch TV Todd. All that. They call me TV Todd. They're my parents, right? They told me that they skipped some of my recommendations to watch Mother of the Bride. I almost canceled the lunch immediately.
Yeah, no. If anyone's watching, do not watch Mother of the Bride. It is a weird movie. Don't watch it.
That he gets through.
He gets through Mother of the Bride, but not The Godfather. What the freak?
Listen, JP, this is fine. We're gonna work on it. You send me
Mother
your
of
list,
the Bride.
I'll work on it. We'll be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Have some fun with this.
Do me a favor. Don't go easy on him. All right? Like, you're already starting going easy. Listen, he needs to get put through the ringer here. All right?
Listen, I love JP though. It's tough.
Who doesn't love
Yeah,
JP?
we all love him.
JP is a beautiful soul.
This is for his own good.
It's impossible. But come on. You got to toughen this kid up a little bit when it comes to the movies.
All right, fair enough.
To steal a line, which he has no idea about. Too many aprons. All right? He has no idea what I just said. He look at me smiling because that's who JP is. Can I just tell you this?
Yeah.
Bodkin. Wow. Love it.
Who recommended Bodkin?
TV Todd.
That's right.
None other.
Love it. You said I would like it too.
Yeah, I finished it.
What'd you think? I'm through 3.
I don't want to say anything that's going to sound negative, but I thought it lost a little bit of steam.
Okay.
It tied it up well at the end, but I thought it lost a little bit of steam. Great characters, great setting, so rich. I loved it.
Yeah, I love the setting. Like, listen, I like these shows in these exotic settings. So it taps into the culture of it, and the small town in Ireland had that good vibe to it. Like, you want to like drink in the pub with those people, right? Like, they're very interesting.
Because it's like when you and I watched Banshees of Inisherin, and we were like, we want to hang out in that little pub.
Yes. Fantastic. All right, what do you got for us, buddy?
All right, I got a couple series and a film or two here for you. Last week we talked about the Hollywood Con Queen on Apple, and I know VG loved it. I'm going to go back to Apple again this week for what I think is the top series out there right now. I am loving this series called Dark Matter. And Dark Matter is based on what some say is one of the greatest sci-fi books ever written. It was written by a New York Times author named Blake Crouch. And it's the story of this neurophysicist who is a professor, and one night he's abducted, and he ends up in this alternative world where he has to find his way back to his family and stop another version of himself from harming his family. I don't want to give away too much, because even in the first 2 episodes, I'll say, it takes all kinds of crazy twists and turns, but it's fantastic. It's Joel Edgerton, Jennifer Connelly is, one of the greatest actresses ever, and it's fantastic. So Dark Matter, I highly recommend it.
Sounds good. Right. VG drinks with nuclear physicists.
Yes, they talk about dark matter, antimatter.
Yeah.
But
He was there. In fact, you were at the bar the other night, right?
Tuesday night, I did beers and science. So we talked about neutrinos, ghost particles, antimatter.
Wow.
Some beers, but saying all that, I'm out on the sci-fi stuff.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't really like the sci-fi stuff.
Good premise.
Yeah.
I will say this, VG, it's a complicated premise. Even in the first couple of episodes, you're trying to keep straight. What world is he in? Who is he? And they give you clues, right? Like in one world, he's got a little scar on his nose. In another, but by the time you get to the end of the second episode, I cannot wait for more. Like I can't wait. It's really, really good. But I get it on the sci-fi thing. It's not everybody's
How
taste.
many parallel universes are you going through?
Right now, there's just two. Right now, there's
Okay.
two. But I have a feeling there's going to be a few more.
Right. No,
So
it sounds interesting.
It does. The other series that starts today, I haven't gotten into it yet, but I've been waiting for this one. I'm pretty excited. It's another Apple series. Apple is killing it right now. It's called The Big Cigar, and I've been waiting for this series. It takes place in don't quote me exactly on this, but I want to say like early 70s, maybe 1974. There was a Black Panther party leader named Huey Newton. And he was being tracked by the FBI, as many Black Panther leaders were at the time. He basically enlisted a famous Hollywood producer named Bert Schneider. And Bert did all kinds of amazing films, like 5 Easy Pieces, Easy Rider. I mean, he was, one of the biggest Hollywood producers at the time. And this Black Panther leader sort of enlists Bert Schneider to help him escape the FBI and escape to Cuba. I've been waiting for this series, and it just starts today.
About this story, it's a wild story, right?
Wild story.
Yeah.
And it's so that starts today. I'm just excited to get into it, but I tell your audience I haven't watched it yet. But that's a good one. On the movie front, I'll leave you with a couple movies here. On the movie front, have you guys seen Iron Claw yet?
List. About the wrestling family.
Yeah, it's about the, legendary Von Erich wrestling family, and Zac Efron stars in it.
Yeah, the tragedy.
The guy, what's his name from The Bear, Jeremy Allen White. But it's a whole family of wrestlers, true story. Lots of crazy things happen along the way to success, lots of tragedy. They're now in the WWE Hall of Fame. But here's the important thing for your audience. You don't need to be wrestling fans to watch this movie. This is a drama.
It's incredible. Yeah, people's talking about it.
And
Yeah,
it's very, very, very dark, but talked about routinely as it should be a major award winner. So
that's interesting.
Great, the Iron Claw, and that's now streaming on Max for the first time. So your audience could watch that.
Oh,
now.
that's good.
Yep. Lastly, I'm going to leave you with this one. I'm pretty excited. I'm a big fan of the music biopics. I think I've said it on your show before. I put this one in a very similar category to what I talked about with the Bob Marley movie, One Love. The movie when it came out didn't do really well critic-wise. I loved it, and also made me want to go back and watch the definitive Bob Marley documentary called Marley. Well, today we have the Amy Winehouse biopic released called Back to Black. And it's the same thing. The critics are being harsh on it, etc. But it's got a great cast. The star of it is in this TV show I love called Industry. And by all accounts, it looks really, really good to me. And it reminds
Fascinating.
me.
Talk about a tragedy. I mean, what a story. Yeah.
Awful.
What a
27 years
talent.
old.
She was an amazing talent.
Uber talented. And but if your audience wants to really see again the definitive documentary, go see Amy. It streams. Amy is an incredible documentary about her, and I'm excited to see this biopic. I'm going to definitely try to check it out this weekend.
That's good stuff.
I got a couple questions. Todd, have you heard anything? You know me, I like my reality stuff. You know anything about the docu-series on Netflix, the Ashley Madison Sex, Lies, and Scandal? What are you hearing on this one, if anything?
Yeah, well, it immediately shot to like #1 on Netflix, right? It's a three-parter, and it centers, I mean, listen, you could tell all kinds of crazy stories about the concept of Ashley Madison, but it focuses on the hack. So when Ashley Madison was hacked and all these cheating spouses were exposed, that's what the doc focuses on. So I think it's probably going to be pretty interesting.
Cool. One last thing. What are you doing for Sunday to mark the 50th anniversary of your boys winning their first Stanley Cup?
Well, it's a very special day for me, VG. Lots of candles will be burned here around the house. I'll probably text Moose DuPont, my new friend, and wish him well. But I'm going to be spending the day the way I spend most days. On the weekends, I'm going to be going to a theater. There's a film festival out here in my neck of the woods, and I'm going to be spending it there.
So, speaking of which, what happened to that remember that documentary rumor with Rob Zombie? Talking about the Broad Street Bullies.
Oh man, JP, I when I read about that, I started contacting everybody I know in the industry. I wanted to work on that so bad, and what got back to me from Rob Zombie's camp was that while he wanted to do it, he wanted to do Boogie Nights meets the Broad Street Bullies thing. He didn't feel like he could get the Flyers and the NHL to buy into it well enough to be able to use the logos, the real stories. He just felt like he couldn't get the buy-in to tell the real story.
I wanted to write it. You and I feverishly talking back and forth.
Oh my God, I would love it. That would be such a great, and it's a great.
I wanted to write that thing because I like part of the story. I mean, like I could see the show. It opens in Rexy's, right? Like it opens at the bar in Jersey. Like, you could see the bar, right, with all the players.
Some smoke,
right?
probably.
Yeah, it's smoking, right? Like they're smoking. There's beers on the draft beers on the bar, and you see like Jersey, like that part of the Black Horse Pike, right? And then you see all these characters, right? Canadians, right? You're talking about Bernie, like all that stuff. Like I wanted to do it, and then from there it's mayhem, right? That then to the the Russians, like you have to make an amalgamation, so you would have to include the Russian series. Because the Ed Snyder piece of it, like
oh my God,
like
it needs
that
to happen.
Like if you can, you'd have to meld it all together. It's such a great story.
Absolutely,
There's so many characters.
It's amazing.
You got Moose, you
Great
got
stories.
Bernie, you got the Hammer, the Hound.
Like one after the other.
Yeah.
The Fog, Fred
Oh, my
Shiro.
God.
I mean, it's just amazing.
That's where I'll be Sunday. I'll be at Rexy's, Todd. It's right up the street from me.
What's it called?
We're going to
It's
do a
different.
big thing on Monday, though. We want to do a whole big retrospective on it.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
You may have to join us.
I would love
By
it.
the way, I'm up by your neck of the woods, past Reading. No?
You're still about an hour from me, hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to invite you. I heard you talking earlier. I was going to invite you up on Saturday night to see the storied franchise, the Hershey Bears, in Game 2 of Round 3 of the playoffs.
Oh, get out. They're playing?
Oh, yeah. Game 1 was last night against the Hartford Wolfpack, and the Bears are just a juggernaut. So I was going to invite you to come up and sit center ice and watch those festivities.
If Moscow would like that. But we're playing. At that, I don't know, the rain and all the stuff. Who knows? We got, our baseball tournament. Anyway, Todd, we love you, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Love you, too.
See you, pal.
See ya.
TV Todd, giving us stuff to watch for the weekend. All right, before we get out of here, we always like to do our PHLY community, boys.
Yeah.
And this is where we spotlight all the charity works, all the get-together, the gatherings, people doing good work in town, right? We always love to do that. And joining us right now, and I'm very anxious to get to him because I want to talk about his event, which is so important, and I'm pulling it up right now. It's the Police Survivors Benefit 27th Annual. From the FOP, former police officer Rich Eberhardt joins us to tell us about it. Hello, Rich.
Good morning. How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
I have the president with me too. So Roosevelt Poplar's here. He's the main guy. I'm just a helper, a volunteer. But thanks for having us on.
What a pleasure. You're doing something very important for the Police Survivors Fund. Can you tell us about the benefit? And I see we have our fallen officers and their family, and what you're doing for that is so important.
Yeah, it's the 27th year. It's an honor to be a part of this. I am currently retired, and we have a bunch of people. We have over 25 people that are on our committee that helps out and does this event. They've been working hard all week long. We have over 80 raffle baskets that will be available tomorrow. We have barbecue grills and barrels of booze. I'll take you in here. We have one person in here working right now, but this whole room here is full of baskets that people from all over the Philadelphia and surrounding areas have donated. And we can't say thank you enough, because without them, we could not offer this stuff to people. This is a barrel of booze right here. We got a barbecue grill. I got one real cool thing here. Somebody from our organization painted this. This is a Jason Kelsey photograph, and
look at that.
And
That's
Mr. May made this hat. So the gentleman who made the original for Jason handmade this for our event. And this stuff will be up for auction. We'll have a silent auction as well. We have over 80 pieces of silent auction material, sports stuff. You could win a ride in the police helicopter here. So we have some really good stuff.
So now look at that Flyers jersey. You guys are it's the FOP where you'll have it at, right? On 11630 Caroline Road? Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. It's going to be an inside event, so weather will not be an issue. We have plenty of room in here. The entertainment, it's the FM band. They're going to start at 3 o'clock and go till 7, so it's a live band in the ballroom. And then at 5 o'clock, we have 6 different DJs. Our headliner DJ is DJ Slice. He's going to be spinning the ones and twos, as I think he likes to call it. But yeah, we're at 11630 Caroline Road, on the backside of Pepsi off of Roosevelt Boulevard. It's $40. It includes a barbecue meal, draft beer, and then there'll be other things for purchase. We do encourage everybody to take an Uber or Lyft here. We do have parking, but let's be safe. Let's have a good time. I get the chills talking about this event. Again, I've been part of this for over 20 some years now, and it's just an honor to be able to do this. Unfortunately, we have to do this. Obviously we're honoring Officer Mendez and Officer Fitzgerald, who both lost their lives last year.
Yeah, and I love, and we know Officer Fitzgerald, the family, very well. I love what you're doing. I just think it's so important. Beautiful. He's got 4 kids, beautiful family. His father, of course. I love one of the great people, great Philadelphia sports fan, and Officer Mendez. God bless you guys. I mean, this is what you guys do community-wise for those people that are on the front lines, and it's such an important event. 27th annual. I love when you showed us that room and all the donations and and the people coming together to really help make it an event was important.
Yeah, no, it's a team effort. I'm just the chairman of this committee. We have the full support of the staff and board here. We will be here bright and early tomorrow morning. It starts at 3 o'clock. We encourage people to get here early, and all the money raised goes to do the money that we raise throughout this event will be used throughout the year to do things for the family members of officers who have been killed, died, injured in the line of duty. So, it's something that we wish we didn't have to do, but we need to do it, and we need people's support. I appreciate the opportunity to come on to your show, and as does Roosevelt Poplar, the president up here. He appreciates your guys' support as well.
Of course. What's the website for people to go and get tickets and just kind of get acquainted?
So I don't have a website to give you, but tickets can be purchased at the front desk today, and then tomorrow at the gate. So right at the door. So you don't really need a ticket. We'll do Venmo. We'll do cash, and we'll get you an armband. You'll get in. All the food you can eat is included, and like I said, the draft beer is included as well. It's just a fun time. We just ask people to, again, take Uber, take Lyft, be safe, be responsible, but come out and support our event. We need it. We cannot do it without the people that come and make the donations and buy a ticket.
Yeah, I'm with you. Listen, I hope it's a wonderful time. Be safe, and thanks what you do, especially for all those families in need. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Anthony. We appreciate your support.
Thanks, brother. Very important. One of our big missions, that's right, from PHLY community. So if you have an event, a charity event, something important that's going on in our community, please let us know. And we are more than happy to bring awareness to whatever you're doing from a charity standpoint, from our Make Our Community Better. It's very important to us.
We all silly like the mayor.